welcome back to our channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry it's been a while. Owen's on his jolly jumper right now, but we've been pretty busy with the boys. They're growing really fast, eating a lot. They've started solids other than cereal, and we've been using our Beaba baby food maker. So today I want to share with you guys a couple recipes that we use. The boys love it. They're very easy and quick. You can make a lot to store in the freezer for later, and really cheap and easy. So if you guys hear some squealing in the background, it's this little guy, Connor, having a little early nap right now. This guy's gonna go down soon, but we're gonna quickly show you guys some of our favorite recipes. Owen, what are we gonna show them today? Okay, so this is our Beaba Babycook, the baby food maker. We got it as a gift for our baby shower in Vancouver from my cousin, but I believe you can buy it on Amazon. Indigo has it as well in Canada, but you can buy it almost any baby store. But we love it. The only thing I wish were different was it was a little bit bigger so I can make more food. I know they have some models that are double-sided, which would be nice, but it's pretty fast, so I can make a bunch in a couple batches. So today we're going to show you guys sweet potato and apple turkey, as well as blueberry apple. So now I have an assistant. Owen, can you say hi? Owen. Owen. Hi. So their first solids besides rice today was actually sweet potato, which they love. And it was an easy food to feed, good taste. I just added a little bit of salt to it. And the next was apple for a sweet try, and they love apple, especially mixed with their cereal. And sweet potato and apple together make such a nice combo, and it's a base for a lot of the foods that I make. So today I'm mixing it in with some turkey, but you can use any meat. I've used chicken and beef with it, and they both taste really good, and the boys love them all. So I'll show you guys what we need. Hi! Say hi to everybody, Owen. Hi, guys. Okay, so I've used raw meat, cooked raw meat in here, but today I have some cooked turkey. So for raw meat, all you would do is throw the raw meat in the basket and fill up the water tank and steam it, and then blend as usual. So I'll show you guys how we fill up the water tank in a bit. But we also have one Gala Apple and one medium-sized sweet potato. If you get one of those huge ones, use it if you want more sweet potato, but I like a nice even mix of apple and sweet potato with a little bit of meat. So first thing you want to do is peel your potato and your apple. So once you got your vegetables peeled, you want to cut them into about 1-inch cubes. So the sweet potato takes a little bit longer to cook, so I have it at the 3 line, and we're just going to fill the water reservoir here. That's the other thing about this design, is that I find it's hard to kind of pour the water in here because of this lid kind of gets in the way. Then got that, just snap in there. So that is locked. Then you put the basket in, throw your vegetables. So I like to put the sweet potato on the bottom. I don't think it matters. Then your apple. Then your meat. Then you shut it. Press steam. So it should take about 15 minutes or so. And you're gonna want to keep it out in the open instead of tucked in like underneath a cabinet or something like that, because the steam is gonna come out, so you don't want the moisture to be building up underneath like a cabinet or microwave or something like that.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
About 17 minutes, and when it's done, it will give you a little beep, as well as this steam button here will be flashing. Then just pop that open, let this steam blow out because I have been burned. Not burned, but it does get really hot if you try and pull that basket out right away. So you can see, get this basket out. I like to just set it in a bowl while it's cooling down. You can see there's some juice from the apple, sweet potato, and turkey. Now, if it's cooked, I just like to steam it in there to just make it extra soft so it blends easier. But if your baby is a little bit older and they can take a little bit chunkier food, then you can just throw it in when it's time to blend. You don't have to steam it if you don't want to. So for the juice, it's up to you how much you want to keep in. I like to keep in all of it to make sure that it's really smooth because my babies are just starting. But like I said, if you want it to be a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier, you can take out some of the juice and just dump it and leave however much you want in. You can blend it and add in as you go to get the desired consistency, but I like to use all of it. Okay, so I dumped everything in there. I'm going to close the lid, and then we're just going to blend. Ooh. Sorry, I think it's locked in there. See, it doesn't blend unless it's locked in, so lock it in. The Babycook comes with this little spatula thing that's here on the side. I didn't notice it the first couple times I used it, but this is just to mix it as well as scrape it out when it's done. So you can see it's pretty chunky right now. There's lots of big pieces of meat, and my camera's steaming up. So we're gonna give it a couple more pulses here. So, getting there. I like mine to be pretty smooth. I added a little bit more meat, I think, than I usually do, but I think we can get it just a little bit smoother. I think that's perfect. We got about 2 cups of sweet potato, apple, turkey, baby food. And if you still find the consistency to be too thick, you can add like a little bit of hot water, which I have, but I think this is perfect. So I am putting them into some freezable baby food molds. This brand is by Kushies. I got it at Toys R Us for about $19. So I have 2 of these, which I really like. They're really easy to pop out the baby food, as well as I have this one that I got from the baby shower. This one is by Beaba. Just a different shape, but again, just as easy. Just can't hold as much. So this one has 6, whereas this one has 9, and it takes about the same amount of space in the fridge. This one is 3 ounces. This one seems like it's just a little bit smaller, so I'm guessing it's like 2.5 or maybe even 2 ounces. So I have some of the blueberry apple that I made earlier already, and more of the sweet potato. Oh, forgot one thing, the seasoning. Just for some flavor, I like to add a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt, just for some flavor. Baby food into the molds and put some aside for tomorrow's lunch. cups. Filled about 6 of these. I believe they're 2.5 ounces, or maybe they're 3. This one says 3 and they look about the same. These are tapered on the bottom. So we'll say it probably makes about, what is it, 18 ounces? Is that right? And we're gonna move on to the blueberry apple. For the blueberry apple, just need about over a cup of blueberries. These are frozen from Costco, and another chopped up apple. I filled the water to 2 because the apple and blueberry doesn't take very long. Put the basket in. Dad is napping on the couch. My dad, not Colin. Throw your apple in. Owen going down for a nap with my mom. So lots of fun background noises. Okay. Shut that down. Blueberry fingers. Steam. Alright, so this one is done. This one here makes a lot of juice. I don't use it all, I use about half. And I actually mix the other half with some water and make like a blueberry tea. So that's a pretty good consistency. You don't want it too liquidy, because when it freezes, it'll just be very icy. So that's a good consistency. This made about a cup. Probably could have done 2 servings. Make sure you wash your basket and container right away, especially with blueberry and sweet potato, because you don't want to dye the plastic, which you can kind of see from so much sweet potato, it's already kind of getting discolored. The last thing I like to do here is just write with a dry eraser marker the date, which is and what is in here. And apple blue. And pop that into the fridge. Sorry, I meant freezer. So when they're frozen, I just take 1 or 2 out, usually like 2 of like the vegetables and meat and then 1 of the fruits. I take it out at the end of the night for the next day, and by the morning it's pretty much defrosted, and I'll split like the fruit either between like 2 meals, and then the 3rd meal I'll use like something from the store. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section below, and I'll link the Beaba Babycook as well as the food containers that I use down below. So hope you guys liked the video. Thanks again for watching. Night.
No, no, no.